Buenos dias. Hello, fam. Welcome. My name is MagdalineJ. And if you are new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies, little goodies, familia. I'm so excited. Well, girl, there's a hurricane about to hit LA. So I was like, I need to hurry up and film quickly because I don't know how the day is going to go. So as long as I could film and we got power, then we're good, you know? Look at this hair. You guys wanted to see a comparison of the brand new concealers that just released at Sephora. Well, Haus Labs isn't available yet until September 7th, but Mario's just released. So I got a bunch of requests and I offered that option up when I reviewed this one. I have 2 full day reviews of both of these concealers if you want to check them out. They're here on the channel. I have 2 shades. I'm thinking of using both shades just because you already saw the full review, so why not just use the 2 shades? It's not gonna change the texture or anything. It's just I'm gonna use it for a little bit of brightening. Girl, what is this on my hair? Hold on. So both of these concealers are medium coverage. They're long wearing. They're hydrating. They're very similar when you speak on the description, but I want to show you guys how they look on my under eyes. My under eyes are ready. I've added my foundation. I always skip the under eye area because less product there, the better. I don't want to put foundation and then concealer and then I'll be a cakey mess because I already have very creasy under eyes. These are both very pigmented as well. I'm going to apply them with these brushes. They're the Sephora 71. Exact same brushes. They're nice and clean, so we get that balm application. So I'm super excited because I like them both. I don't want to pick, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, I'm stalling. Oh, and I already put my eye cream. Instead of using my both eye creams that I typically use, I just use the Belief here and I put it on maybe like 15 minutes ago, so it's really been sitting in the under eye area. You really want something to moisturize your eye area because when you go in with makeup and powders, it'll dry it out a little bit, you know? So we want like a good base. Okay, for real, let's start. So I'm gonna apply them and then while I do that, I'm gonna give you info about them and then we'll come back and look at each eye. The Makeupbymario Surreal Awakening Concealer retails for $29. It comes in 22 shades. I have 2 shades, 220 and 280. This is a pro performance multi-use concealer that visibly lifts, blurs, and brightens your under eyes and complexion for an awakened appearance. Highlighted ingredient is caffeine, fermented marine microorganisms. The Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Concealer retails for $32. I have 2 shades, 22 and 31. It comes in 31 shades. This is a lightweight, long-wear, non-comedogenic concealer that does more than cover. It visibly blurs, depuffs, brightens, and conceals with a medium buildable coverage. The highlighted ingredients is niacinamide, fermented arnica, and hyaluronic acid complex. This will be available September 7th. Okay. Whoo, coverage, but you know what? I'm messing up right now. I'm messing up. Let me show you the doe foots side by side. What am I doing? I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh, girl. And then swatches also. So I'm gonna swatch 280 right here, 31 right here. First things first, doe foot. They are very different. You see Mario's is much smaller and thinner. Haus Labs has a triangular shape and it's thicker. You see the width is thicker, is bigger. And then here on the side, you see Haus Labs is much bigger versus Mario's thinner. Not a bad thing. It's just differences in doe foots. These are like completely different. They're not in the same realm. You know what? Let me also swatch the lighter shade. This one's gonna be 220 right in front. And then the undertones I have for both are very different. They're not the same. Just the FYI, they're gonna look very different, but I want us to really look at the actual texture of the concealer. You see they both have a thicker, not a thick texture, but there's like umph to it. They both have that hydrating look. You see that shininess and the thickness I feel like is the same. See that? I'm gonna keep these on my hand so we see how it dries down. Let's remember this one's Mario, this is Haus Labs. Now, let's look at these under eyes, girl. I'm like way too excited. Here, let me blend this out and let's get really into this. They're both creasing equally, I will say. I'm kind of seeing off the bat that Haus Labs is a little more hydrating. Like I'm getting something more hydrating about it. Here is, so this is Mario and Haus Labs. Mario right now is creasing more. versus this one. Not bad. They both look very similar. This shade looks better because it's so warm. It's giving me more of a highlighted effect. But I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade so we can see. Now I'm gonna go with the lighter shade to brighten up. I'm going to use 220 right here. Get the brush. I'm going to clean some of it off and then just start blending like this. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm gonna use 22, the Haus Labs, to brighten right there. Again, let's brighten right here. Something I'm noticing too is when you pull it out with Haus Labs, it's harder to like pull out because the doe foot is thicker. This one just glides, and because the doe foot is a lot smaller. This doe foot brings a lot more product, like it pulls more product than the Mario one. For me, these aren't big issues. These are just differences. May affect you in some way if you don't like it, depending, and I want to just showcase every single thing I see. So brightening, we're looking good. We're looking good. Let's get the powder. Let's hurry up and set because I want to make sure we're like not creasing and whatnot. I'm gonna get my powder puff. I'm going to set both sides the same way. Get some of the powder, right? And we're going to press this in. I want you to see before I set. Yeah, they're both creasing. I just feel like with Mario's, the creases kind of get stuck in there if you don't hurry up and blend. This one has, because it's more hydrating, it will blend out easier. And then I'm gonna set, looking straight ahead, and then looking up. Okay, let's see. It looks good. We have coverage. Mario's is a little brighter because these shades are a little lighter and they have that warm undertone that really color corrects and brightens. Here it's not as bright because of the shade. It doesn't have to do with the texture. Damn, both sides look really good. They look the same. Lids. Damn, they're so similar. Huh. I don't know which one I like better. The color I feel like is throwing things off a little bit. I don't want to really focus too much on the color because we're all gonna get different color shades, you know? Okay, now the creasing is coming. Creasing's coming here, but on both sides too. Huh, okay. You know what? Let me bake a little bit. I typically bake anyway. It's nothing that I wouldn't normally do. So we're gonna leave this like this, and then we're gonna come back and see how it looks. So it's currently 7:51. You guys know we're gonna do an all-day wear test. So I'm gonna finish up my face, remove the bake with you guys, and I'll be back. Enough of the bake. Let's move it. Not move it. I'm gonna just tap it away. I don't want it to sit too long. I just added my bronzer and blush. I always like to tap in powders instead of doing this motion. It just keeps everything intact. And look, yeah, the baking helped a little bit. I have an itch. I have an itch. Okay, off the bat. Wait, what am I trying to say? Brain fart. Haus Labs looks smoother right now. Here you see like that crease going, but it's not. No, they're actually the same. This one's a smidge smoother than this one. Lids, Mario. I'm kind of liking Mario's lid though, but it's the color because it's lighter and it's brightening. This is not brightening, it's just more, I feel like, concealing, which is fine. You know, the shade is a bit deeper. So, okay, cool. For real, I'll be back. Okay, familia, here we are. Whew. This hurricane has me a little discombobulated, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't know if the power's gonna go out. That's like my main concern. Like, hold on, this hair. You know what I mean? So, anywho's, here are the swatches. I wanna show you how they've dried down. It's been maybe 30 minutes since I put it, or longer. You see how just hydrating they both look? That texture's still thick, nothing's fading. Sometimes with concealers or something that's very lightweight, it kind of fades into the skin. It does like a weird thing, kind of like this. No, it's not doing it. So let's touch here. Okay, so Haus Labs feels, wow, it's like, it adheres to the skin in the most hydrating way possible. That's how I can explain that. Okay, let's remove. Let's touch Mario. Mario feels more like it glides more than Haus Labs. On my hand, Haus Labs adheres a little bit better than Mario, but they're both, look, just as pigmented when I swipe it off. You see that? These textures are very, very similar. When it comes to the look right now, I like both sides. Mario's a little bit more highlighted versus Haus Labs. But look, there's no creasing on either side. If I were to pick right now which one's a smidge smoother, like a little bit, I would say Haus Labs is smoother. I don't know if you can see, like Mario looks smooth too. The lids, damn, they both look good. Haus, Mario. Okay, okay. Let's turn off these lights. Oh yeah, this looks good. Okay, you could really see here. What you think? Do you see one looks better, one different? They feel the same, they look the same. Yeah, I'm liking Mario's color and Haus Labs texture. Of course, you guys know I'm gonna do at least a 10-hour wear test today. I want to share with you my lip. So it's Milani Iconic and their Rare Beauty Gifted Around Just a Lip Line. I'm kind of liking it, you know? And my blush is the Give, the pink one. Liking that too. Okay, peace out. Oh, let's go to the window. Okay, familia, it's really gray out, so I'm in front of the window here. Okay, so here's Mario. Looking good, right? Let me look up. Here is Haus. They're both looking really good. Mario looks better because of the shade, but I'm liking still Haus Labs texture, the way it's looking a little bit better. But no, Mario looks good too. I don't know, can you see a difference now that we're close and in front of the window? Let me know. I don't know. I'm torn. Familia, I'm back. I'm in front of the window. It's very gray because Hillary's out here doing her thing. It's been raining all day long. But you guys, this concealer looks beautiful. I did get some footage for you at around 2 o'clock to show you how each eye looked. Honestly, it looks so freaking good. I couldn't really see much of a difference at this point. Even the shade kind of just warmed up very well onto the skin. Both under eyes look good. Creasing was very, very minimal. Here we are now. It's been about 10 hours. Look, here is Mario. You see that? Here is Haus Labs. Let me tilt this way. Can I pick? Okay, neither side has more creases than the other. Both coverage looks good. Everything looks really good. I can't pick. I know I have to, but I can't pick. If I have to pick, it boils down to what you prefer. I prefer something a little more hydrating that works with powder well. These both are very hydrating. They adhere to the skin. They're pigmented. Haus Labs though works a little bit better with powder. This one worked well. This actually worked a lot better than the 2-day review I did. A 2-day review, I really had a bunch of creases, but I did learn that a little bit goes a long way here. The more you add on, the more creases you're likely going to get, the more setting powder may not sit well. This is just the type of concealer this is. I like that it dry down though. If you don't use powders, I know a lot of people that don't use powders around their area. This is perfect for you. This will really, really work. For me, I like powders because powders really help blur and kind of get into all of my creases. So I will have to pick Haus Labs as the winner chicken dinner. But honestly, it was a hard one because as you can see, 12 hours later, I haven't touched it up. Nothing's fading, nothing's looking funky. Girl, gastada a donde? Because we looking real good. 10 hours later and a hurricane all up in over here. So yeah, this is it. I hope this was helpful. Let me know which one you think won because I like them both. I like them both. They look so good, so smooth, so beautiful. These are great concealers. By the way, this one releases September 7th. This one is available at Sephora right now. I will link it down below for you if you are looking for any of those. Clicking on my links does help my channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it if you use my links. I know I don't really say it all the time, but yeah, this is it, fam. These concealers are gastada proof. And let me know your thoughts. Are you planning on getting either one of these? Have you gotten this one? What do you think about this? Who do you think won? You guys know we're always chit-chatting in the comments, and I love you so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button there or there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.